As you can tell from the name of this stream, we're going to be talking about the David situation. And for those of you who don't know, David is a big musical artist. Before this, I didn't actually know who he was until I actually searched him up on Spotify because of all of the craziness that's going on. He made that one song for the Invincible show. Yes. He was the artist behind that track. What has surfaced recently as he's been on tour? So they discovered the body of what would have been a 15-year-old girl rotting in a Tesla that's in his name. And
that's still crazy though. Like whenever that first popped up on the first like night that I heard it, bro, everything points right towards him. And then like whenever I heard that he somehow like cleared his fucking name, bro, that still makes no sense to me. How does everything that literally all the evidence like is connected to him, yet he had no part in it at all? Or I don't even know like what his status is at this point in terms of like court or whatever the fuck you want to call it. What's up, How you doing, boss? But yeah, it still makes no fucking sense. All I know is at the beginning of the very first shit, like when everything was found out, the girl being in the trunk and ended up the car being tied back to him, it makes no sense, bro. He got proven not guilty somehow. Exactly. That's everything points to him, and then somehow he's not guilty. It's bullshit.
Evidence has shown he's been dating this girl since she was 11. If the timeline is correct, 11 or 12.
And isn't he like fucking 5 or 6 years older than her? She was like 13 and he was like 18 or some shit. Something fucking like wild. Like, you know, two, like 1 to 2 or 3, maybe 3 years. Okay, that's pushing it. 3 years is low key pushing it. But I think it was something like 5 or 6 fucking years. Is this about David? Yes. He knew 2 girls that has the same name. It was like 6, 7 years, bro. It was like a crazy age difference.
Around there.
Like he was like 18. I know he was 18 or 19. And she was like fucking like in middle school or something. Fucking wild age.
Allegedly. Somebody even reached out to me personally on an anonymous profile on Twitter DMs and gave me a little bit more information. He was apparently in the server and he was snooping and screenshotted some extra conversations that really it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Alrighty, here we go. So here's all the receipts that I have. To start things off, I went ahead and tweeted. I tweeted this out not as an accusation. It was just I was kind of just summarizing all
Hold on. So David groomed a 12-year. So she was 12. I know he was 18 and she was 12. It's a big age gap. I know that. I don't really invest into this stuff or too much because I don't know. I don't know. Groomed a 12-year-old, bribed close friends of hers to keep their mouths shut. Don't doubt that. I mean, he's a big time fucking music creator, so he has money. People in his Discord server knew she was missing and didn't report him. That is crazy. All of them need to be fucking like, you know, at some, what's that called? Association? A suspect or whatever the fuck the term is. A suspect by association or something like that. Killed her at the age of 14, left her body rotting in his car, then went on tour the next day like nothing happened. Exactly. That's fucking crazy. What's up, Bestie Bay?
The information that I was
I think we had a concert on Los Angeles somewhere. Why can't our chat be like this? I don't know.
Seeing to kind of give myself notes to talk about. So David apparently, allegedly groomed a 12-year-old, bribed close friends of hers to keep their mouths shut. People in his Discord server knew she was missing and didn't report him. Killed her at age 14 and left her body rotting in his car for a year, by the way, and then went on, I believe he went on tour, or he's currently on tour, like nothing happened. So yes, that is the timeline that I currently know. And yes, you guys heard me right. Apparently it's been close to a year that she's just been in that car rotting. The body is so badly decomposed, they had to do forensics to basically identify that, you know, it was Celeste. And that's the girl's name, by the way, Celeste. Let's go back to the Discord. Here is some more evidence.
What are you talking about, Bestie Bay?
Tattoo that matches the one.
Oh, that too. The tattoo shit too.
Girl discovered it.
Like everything, bro. Everything was connected to him. And then when I heard he was not guilty, bro, that is fucking insane. Everything is connected to him, bro. The tattoo is a like For like, bro, it is insane, bro.
Just a quick fact check, and it's kind of a morbid fact check. They're saying 15-year-old girl. What they actually mean to say, as of right now, the body would have been 15 years old. The body is 15 years old. She didn't make it to actually turn 15.
So hold on, what? So the how old? That's whoa. What the fuck? Video manga is called Meet the Johnsons or something. Bates someone's groom. What the fuck, Angel? Like 30 minutes ago, you were playing some game. What happened? Finished. Worst part, his music kind of good, bruh. Hey, you know what they say? Amongst Mexican, you know what a good saying is? Separate the art from the artist. So you know, sometimes the artist might be a piece of shit, but hey, man, you separate the art from the artist, bruh. It's two completely different entities. Hey, bruh. I mean, I don't listen to David. I've never listened to any of his songs. I just heard, like TikTok sounds and shit. But yeah, that's what I say for everybody else. Some people, I listen to some bad people. I watch some bad people. Hey, bro, separate the art from the artist, bro. For example, Diddy. Okay.
That's the morbid part of this. Like all of the news outlets are saying, "Oh, she, 15-year-old girl discovered in Tesla." No. She's been dead since either 14 or 13 type of music there, but she would have been 15 now. Next screenshot. This is a Reddit post. This guy is a pedophile, from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. Let's call her C.
Wait, hold on. What? My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. That's insane.
I wonder why we're going to call them C in this case. What's the first letter of the name Celeste? Anyway, let's call her C. And she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now. And it turns out C's friends knew, and he would pay them to keep their mouths shut. Dude. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts.
That too. That's what I'm saying. Every little thing he does somehow has a connection or reference to that whole situation, bro. Bro, I saw the TikToks and he's literally wearing the same Hello Kitty pants as her. Fucking endless pictures of them together, bro. It's insane. Rosa, the two puppy breeds on the stage thing is a trend? What? Bro, everything he's done, said in the past or in the future or present, whatever the fuck, is connected in some way to the Celeste situation, bro. And the fact that I heard, bro, he's not he's not guilty. He is guilty, bro. In some way. He is connected some fucking way.
Definitely something strange going on. This had to have been around a year ago. Here is a screenshot, supposedly, where he was paying off his friends. Paying off Celeste's friends, the girl that he killed. Holy shit. This is like somebody snuck this picture of him bribing these little kids, basically. Next screenshot. Lil Tay, after all of this stuff was surfacing, look what she posts on her story. Was in my DMs when I was 15. It all makes sense now. Disgusted right now. Rotten.
I didn't even know about this. What? I've never heard that.
Diddy preying on middle schoolers, right? Isn't 15 and below? Isn't that like all middle school? Here's actually some more pictures.
Like 9th grade
this was
or
posted
middle
to David's private story. His close friend's story, so it was never public. So it's kind of weird that even though he's posting this to his close friends, it's weird that he's even going this public about being with this 15 or 14 or 13-year-old girl. Well, actually, no, she couldn't be 15. She had to have been either 14 or 13 here. Here's some more pictures that he was posting to social media with her. Oh, you know what makes this creepier, actually? You know what makes this
actually... Does anyone know what he's doing right now? I've not heard... The last thing I've heard that he's done was that concert that night they found Celeste in the trunk. Other than that, what the fuck has he been doing this whole time since then? When he gets thrown in jail, he gets a cell with Diddy. Hey, man. Shit, even worse than that, because this is fucking insane. If he even does. But it does, like, is he still doing concerts or whatever the fuck? Like he said earlier, he just went about his fucking day like nothing happened. That's insane. He made a new song after the allegations. His cheek's gonna be bruised though from
creepier. If you look back now with this context, looking back at some of his music, you can almost see that he was dropping hints that he was feeling guilty. He was
exactly. It's what I just
in his lyrics. Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice each time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste. Afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. And somebody put, she was 12, bro. Like, come on. And then this guy right here quote retweets it and says, grown-ass man claiming he got sexually taken advantage
weirdo,
of by a
dude.
12-year-old. You almost want to laugh at it because of how pathetic it
Exactly.
is. But it's disturbing because he was literally doing that.
Yeah.
It's weird. This is the same picture again of him bribing
Oh,
close friends of Celeste's. This
I haven't watched him. I haven't watched about him since. Oh, Celeste, the main reason that I'm under arrest. That is crazy. He's gonna go on trial in a month. For now, he's free. Oh,
guy actually makes
he's
a
on-
very good
out on
point.
bond or something?
Everyone in this picture.
So then how the
in
fuck is he
Discord
already,
server failed her. When you think about it, this information
not
was in
guilty
the open. People,
if he's going to
people are
trial
just now
again?
revealing these receipts and pictures. Does that not make you go, wait, like, why are we just now seeing this, like, now? You know,
Because they're
so
hiding
many
it, bro.
People failed her. Failed this poor little
Exactly.
girl. People could have gone to the police with this information.
Take
It's
the money
disturbing.
and go to the
Continuing
police,
on,
bro.
From here, we're gonna get into some Discord screenshots.
That's
of
insane.
the
They
server
actually got
that
paid
David
off,
was
bro.
in.
I would have took
Brace
the fucking
yourselves.
money
Okay.
and reported his
So,
ass,
what
bro.
we're gonna get into right
Took
now
for everything
is
he
gonna
fucking
show
owned
you
as
guys that
much as
it wasn't
possible.
just David. Multiple people in his server
on.
were aware.
Drink, Capo, so Boxel, Pulse, Ponzolo, 1. Okay, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and someone left 6. Oh, like there you goes. Look, I'm snitching and left the Discord. Okay. Yeah, I would have definitely left the Discord. Bro, I took all the evidence and got the fuck out of that bitch.
Not a single report to the police. Like, again, this is just coming out now. Pay attention to the timestamps even. August 15th of 2024, last year. It's been roughly a year since she's been missing. David, above all this, said, at everyone, I'm in a song crisis right now. This dude right here by the name Punzalo.
What a weirdo, bro.
The one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. What?
That
the
motherfucker
fuck?
just outed himself. What a fucking idiot. Shame on you, and you're a fucking moron. Drop the... Bro, he said the entire government fucking name, bro. What a fucking weirdo, bro. There are some sick people out there. Not even some. The world has progressively gotten more and more fucking sick, and there's literally a Discord full of them. Bro, that is in fucking insane.
This guy knew and low-key
Exactly.
made a joke. David
Exact-
goes,
bro,
I'm in a song
how?
crisis right now. It sounds like he was having trouble making music. And bro says that? Drop the one with the missing
What a
girl,
weirdo.
Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Well, actually, it did come out that he had a song dedicated to her. That's what we read at the beginning. So, no, yeah, he knew. Next screenshot. Ooh, Celeste appeared here. This screenshot is from 2022. Boom. Celeste right here tagged David or pinged David. Celeste is in here? Celeste responds, hi, David, bark. This
What?
girl, again, at this point, was either like, what, 14?
Hold on.
At
So is this before that first screenshot he showed?
most, probably 13.
I'm confused.
Saying that kind of shit to him. It's just all so weird. Okay, this screenshot here is again from 2024. So this guy goes, I don't know. I know he never had a girlfriend, but who knows? He might have had a sneak. Ben says he has a girlfriend, and I think Ben's a mod. Billy then goes,
Insane.
pretty sure he's dating right now.
He would
What?
know. Ahmad would
Yeah,
definitely know.
Her name is
If,
Celeste.
Like general
These
members just know.
people
Mods
knew.
higher
Many
up would
people
know.
knew. He said he was
Exactly.
never in a relationship on his story. She's so pretty. Now, I'm not gonna cast
Ugh,
too
what's so
much
creepy
heat
about it?
on these people because I mean, even
Yeah,
just
her
from,
name
from
is
this
Celeste,
comment right here, like
bro.
she's so pretty. Like he's complimenting her. Maybe he was just being polite and he didn't know the age, but it's still it's alarming that multiple people in this server had been knowing about this girl. Here's some more screenshots. Hashtag David saw this on Reddit. So here's some more screenshots. Last time me and Celeste called, she was drunk. Again, very alarming because she is well under
Yeah,
the age
what
of
the
consent.
fuck?
So anyway, she was drunk and spam calling David. They have matching tattoos from when they dated.
There he
David
was
used to
on his
have
middle finger.
pictures of her up on his Instagram, but after they broke up, he took it off. Only thing throwing me off is the age, but I'm just going to assume she lied about her age to everyone in our friend group back then, because they did date, and then 2 days after that call with me and her, she deleted her whole account. Pictures too also. Looks just like her. No way it's another Hispanic Celeste with the same curls, same face. That just don't make sense. So yeah, very, very sus. And there was more pictures
Fucking
here.
insane.
Oh, okay, now from here, guys, somebody, after my tweet blew up with hella views, with hella likes, I was reached out to via Twitter DMs. I blocked out their name. This was their message to me. Hi, I don't like to post on Twitter, but I saw that you're posting about David. I found this in their Discord, meaning this guy, this mystery person, might be an insider, and he screenshotted stuff from within the server. Don't worry. There's no footage. It's just going to be more screenshots of texts. So yeah, no, if I was texted any kind of alarming, you know what I'm talking about, like that kind of footage, I would have went over to the police already by now. So, but yeah, he just said, hi, I don't like to post on Twitter, but I saw that you're posting about David. I found this in their Discord. Celeste is cooked. So this is one of the things he sent me. So this is from January of 2024. Well, chat, Estelle is cooked. How much y'all think David is gonna pay us?
That is
If
insane.
they're saying stuff like that, how much do y'all think David's gonna pay us? That's probably not the first time they've been
Exactly.
bribed. So they were like, it's like they were getting ready.
Multiple people, over five fucking people are getting paid off.
To keep our mouths
Who knows
shut.
how
And
many there
also,
are, bro?
By the way, do you guys want to know who left this react right here? David himself. This react right here, I have another screenshot, but this react right here is from David. He reacted to this message. Anyway, let's read on. Celeste N-word. I don't know why they put that. Let's get on to another screenshot. I need that 5K, bro. This is a mod. This is a mod. I need that 5K, bro. 5K is crazy. College is expensive, bro. I owe 5K. This is why I hope something happens to these people, because they're complicit. Not only are they complicit, but they're helping, and they're
suspect by
guilty of
association,
receiving
dude.
money from the person who committed the crime to keep their mouths shut. And personally, motherfucker like me, if I'm in that situation and you're offering me hella bands, you give me that money, I'm gonna accept it. And I'm still snitching.
Exactly. That's what I just said. That's what I just fucking said, bro. I said I'm taking the money and still going, bro. I'm taking for as much as I can and reporting your ass ASA fucking P. As soon as I see it in my bank account, bro, fucking 911 on the other fucking finger, bro. Except 911 right then and fucking there. I just said that, bro. I promise you, bro. You think you gotta think about the money, bro? You gotta think, bro. Fuck that piece of shit, bro.
Thanks.
That's
sucker,
insane.
Bitch. And then
Exactly,
if
bro.
that wasn't bad enough, look what came out this morning. David has now canceled his world tour after police.
So that's what that's good, because I knew, I swear it was either a concert or something like that, bro.
Investigating him and searched his house in connection with the murder of the 15-year-old Celeste Rivas. If that doesn't spell guilty to you, I don't know what will. He canceled his own world tour. Let's go on. Somebody quote tweeted my tweet that went viral, and they actually added a little bit more information. She actually wasn't 12. She was 11 when they started talking.
Wow.
He killed her when she was 13. She would have been 15 this
So
month.
she was missing for 2 years. So she was 13 and she would have been 15 whenever they found her. That is fucking crazy, dude. And like the fact that he's never dude. What's that fucking Boondocks fucking thing? It low-key makes sense the more I hear situations about this. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence or something like that, bro. That somehow applies to this. Why is all this just now coming out? Like this whole Celeste girl and everything. Would you have not have thought like he would have been like, reaching out at some point, or people would have known about this if he was like so concerned if they were dating this and that and all this shit? Bro, that's low-key insane, dude. That makes no sense. Okay.
That's why if you see the 15 number floating around, like, oh, they found a 15-year-old girl in car. No. That's how old she would have been. That's how old her corpse is. Celeste,
that's crazy.
As a living person, was 13. So yeah.
So who knows how long she's been in there, bro?
All right, let's get into some footage.
That's
now
fucking
we have
crazy.
some leaked VODs from Twitch when they were streaming, okay? So the caption here says, a resurfaced clip from January 2024 shows David on stream with Celeste, where he tells the mods to delete all VODs and clips once the stream ends. All clips and VODs from January onwards. He instructed them, because I think this screenshot was leaked.
Oh, yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me. Oh, thank you, Mitochondria. Appreciate you.
I gotta stop with him if you even.
We
need to delete this.
Mods, can we delete all VODs?
How incriminating. Mods, can we delete all VODs? Wow. Interesting. She looks like such a sweet girl. Well, considering she was probably 13 in this, yeah, she was a sweet little girl. Yeah. And this motherfucker apparently thought so too. A little too sweet. And he, yeah, no. Disgusting. Okay, this is kind of funny. XQC, if you guys are familiar with this streamer, but he was doing some quote unquote detective work on his stream, and he discovered this. This is the date of birth of Celeste right here, September 7th.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Which, by the way, insane, bro. To be dating a girl whose birth year ends in 10. Or anything more than that, 2010, 2011, 2012. I think of my brother, my little brother, as a fucking baby, and he was born in 2008. 2010. Like, this girl was born 2 years after my little brother, who's a fucking baby to me. When they started dating, she was 11, he was 17. That doesn't make it any better.
Exactly. I knew it was something crazy.
Roblox case. Yo, who saw that video, by the way, that I uploaded? Remember when that Roblox kid was like, I thought, you know, I'm 17. I'm also a minor, so that's technically okay that I'm asking for nudes from 12-year-olds, right?
No, bro.
Minors. Like, I'm sorry, you're on your way to becoming a legal adult.
People are
11
fucking
years
sick,
old,
bro.
They're playing with crayons, bro. Playing with Barbies. But anyway, sorry. Back to this screenshot. XQC uncovered something. Man. So her birthday is September 7th.
That's why, like, when I dead ass tell people like you're a grown ass man. And they're like 15, 14, 16, bro. You are literally a grown-ass man, bro. Doing some crazy-ass shit. Like, I'd be dead-ass when people say that. Like, bro, you're a grown-ass man.
On September 7th, twice. He released 2 love songs for her on her birthday. What are the chances of that? Insane. Wow, I wonder why. Exactly. It's too perfect. The odds of that. I believe XQC actually did the odds. The odds of that happening by coincidence. Let's say he didn't mean to do it. The chances of that being a coincidence is 1 in 133,225. So there's just no way it's a coincidence is what that stat is saying. I mean, this alone, honestly, this piece of evidence alone, at the very least, I think it's like 99% confirmed at this point. At the very least, David's a pedophile. At the very least. If it turns out he didn't murder her, at the very least, bro's a fucking ditty. Because that's just weird. That's just, there's no way to explain this. That he's releasing song after song on her birthday. Continuing on, here is another.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that right there, bro. Everything he does has said or is going to say, has said or is going to say, or is currently saying, it is oddly connected some way, somehow, bro. It's fucking weird. Like, you know what? Once, sure. Twice, okay. 3 fucking times, bro. Yeah. Wrap this shit up. Put your ass in that fucking jail cell, bro. Like, come on, bro. It's only so many times it's a coincidence until it becomes a fucking, you know,
Reddit thread that reveals something very, very alarming. So this person goes, "This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's
for being
little
American. I think it's
sister,
like
the
20 plus
IE,
years or
ran
something
away
like
last
that.
year. And this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped his place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who's in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake Elsinore." So yeah, this is after news broke that they found a body in a Tesla. Fairly recent. Somebody responds, "Whoa, hope this is not the case." Then this person goes, "I strongly doubt this is true. He has a very public social media presence, and there's no one underage in his road crew.
That's
I have
Saul
only heard good
Goodman
things
or
about
something
David
before?
from,
Nah, I'm
from
pretty sure he's
tours
just
that
out
used
on
to
bail
have
right
post
now.
stuff like this. With
A lot
all
of
this
rich people
speculation
can do
going
that 'cause
around,
they have the
you're going
money to
feed
pay
witch
for
hunts
bail
like that.
until-
I kind of understand where this person's coming from.
Because if not, they're held in
being cautious and
they're
stuff,
held in
but
jail.
this is
till
one of
then.
those cases where this person had real world experience and they weren't bullshitting, bro. They weren't bullshitting. Yeah, see, and she even goes
She
on to say
can
right here,
what?
it isn't speculation. It literally happened. I don't really care if you've heard nice things about him. That has no impact on my personal negative experience. As I was saying, yeah, it doesn't matter what you hear. Obviously, all of his close friends are gonna vouch for him. None of that undoes.
They're all
real
paid
world
off.
Actionable experiences. Here's the last. Ooh! I forgot about this. Thank God I scrolled all the way down. Oh my God. So, unreleased David song from March 2025
It's my
has
birthday.
surfaced where he confesses, "Nobody ever caught me, but I spoke too soon in the back of a police car. I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing. Do the same thing if they ask you about her." This is an unreleased song.
You were one of my best friends, and
People are speculating that the voice message you're hearing right now for this intro
Celeste.
could be Celeste. If that ends
Exactly.
up being true, this motherfucker is sick.
I miss you so much.
Wait, hold on. Didn't he say earlier Celeste was calling him while she was drunk or something like that? Yeah, he did say that, bro. He did say that. And look bro, this is such a drunk fucking phone call, bro. This is such a drunk fucking phone call.
I miss you so much.
Listen to that shit, bro.
November 2016, I was selling at high school. Nobody ever caught me, but I've spoken too soon. In the back of a police car, I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing. Do the same if they ask you.
Yep. And like you can literally hear the lyrics. Nobody
Bruh,
ever
this
caught me,
is
but I
like-
spoke too soon in the
This is some next level fire song, though. What is fire about that? What the fuck? That is so fucking, bro. If I heard that like randomly playing on the fucking radio, bro, I would have thought like I was like fucking in a purgatory dream or something. What the fuck? How is that a good song? Bro, I think David had, yeah, bro, he had some crazy fucking lawyers or something. But he's on, yeah, exactly. Pedophile ass lyrics, dude. Nobody ever caught me. I spoke too soon in the back of a police car. That is fucking, like you said, separate the art from the artist. Nah, that sometimes you really can't separate the art from the artist. That's fucking crazy. That is,
back of a police car. I forgot whatever I knew. I ain't telling nothing. Do the same if they ask you about her. So this dude went out of his way, from what it sounds like anyway, he went out of his way to groom a 12-year-old girl, a kid, just to have something, some tragic romantic shit
exactly,
to sing about in his
bro.
songs.
This is like some next level fucking like satanic ritual shit, bro. Having the voicemail as the intro is fucked up. Exactly, dude. This is like motherfuckers taking this fucking ritual satanic shit to the next fucking level, bro. Because everything is centered around this girl or in some fucking way connected in all aspects. His music, his fucking life, his TikToks, and everything, bro. So 25 years plus, yeah, something, yeah, it should be. That's right, around there.
Just to give him ammunition to sing about
Exactly.
this shit. And then he goes on to kill her. And that's what I'm very curious to find out.
Why?
Allegedly, by the way. Sorry. Legally speaking,
Man,
allegedly.
I
then
mean,
he
you probably
killed
paid
her.
someone off to do
Allegedly.
it.
Pray for me that I don't pop up in the next viral news headline that I'm
Bro.
being sued. Yeah, that'd be insane. But yeah, allegedly went on to kill her. I'm very curious to learn the motive. You know what theory I've seen floating around? What if she was pregnant?
I mean, they would have released it
and
on the
then she wanted to
autopsy.
keep it, and then what that would mean is that he would have no choice. It would
Someone
be
would have definitely
revealed
said it by
he's
now
the
that she was
father.
pregnant.
And again,
Was she pregnant?
She would have been 15.
All right, hi.
He's now 20.
Thank you for coming to the
21,
live. Thank you.
Whatever. I don't know
See you
how
next
old
time, bro.
David is. That theory, I hope, doesn't end up being true. That's just the theory, by the way. That's not
All
confirmed.
right, bro. Appreciate it,
That
hi.
would make sense though if it ends
What's
up
up,
being
Jelly
true.
Bean?
The only other thing I can think of for being the motive is yeah, basically maybe she was gonna come clean. Maybe she was threatening to leave him, and he was all unhinged and fucking killed her.
Knowing
I don't know.
that's
Who knows?
knowing. I mean, I don't know him at all. Like I said, I've never listened to his music or given a fuck about David. But from what I've seen, from like the very minimum amount that you could possibly get from noticing what an artist looks like or what they do, he's definitely one of those fucking 666 fucking emo motherfuckers that believe in fucking like rituals and shit, bro, and the fucking, you know, seances and all that bullshit. You can definitely tell that's probably one of his other motives to do that shit. He used her as a fucking, basically as a sacrificial thing for his fame and riches, bro. He's definitely that type of person.
just lines up too well. The car being registered to him, the
David,
matching
this is about David.
tattoos, the what else? The pictures, the streams, the outside people coming
Exactly,
in
bro.
and saying their own personal experiences, the bribing. All right, let me scroll my timeline really quick. Any other notifications? Anything new? Ooh, his whole entire chat knew he was a pedophile, joking about Epstein files and Epstein Islands. Even more evidence that
Exactly.
not
That
only
motherfucker said her whole government, what was it? Celeste Rivas Hernandez? Rose guy said that because she was pregnant, he had no choice, but he could have been responsible and had a baby.
Discord knew, but his chat knew,
it's
and
kept
they knew
secret
her
for 3+
name. And you're
years.
telling me this has been kept
Insane,
a secret for
bro.
3+ years?
And fucking insane.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's
bye.
been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Everything.
Ooh, David and Celeste Island trip. Bro.
They knew. The chat knew. All those fucking Discord members knew, bro. They knew. They knew somewhere, somehow, or at least had a hint of that motherfucking, like, bro.
We're making pedophile jokes. No,
What's
I
up,
think that
Chase?
seems to be the most recent update. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. The conversation about this, because that's all the information I have up to this point. Yeah, there's really nothing else to cover. Has David himself tweeted anything new? Nothing. His last tweet was 6/7. Ooh. You know what's another thing that I hope doesn't happen that I'm going to say before I end this YouTube video? I saw people on Twitter placing bets, not actual bets, but saying what they think is going to happen. What if he ends himself? Somebody said that on Twitter. I'm not wishing that it happens, but I would not be surprised because the guy even just gives off that vibe.
Exactly. That's what I just said, bro. He's saying everything after I say it, bro. We're on the same fucking wavelength, dude. He's them 666 motherfuckers. No, I haven't. He's one of those, like, exactly, bro. He's those Trippy Reds, fucking Lil Uzis. I love Trippy Red and I love Lil Uzi, by the way. But you know those type of people, fucking 666, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Those emo people, bro. Those fucking, I don't even know what to call them, bro. Emo, goth, some
Things
bullshit.
not right with him up
Exactly.
here. If he's singing about all this shit,
He's
if he did
definitely
all
gonna do
this
something
shit,
like
and he
that,
has
bro.
this whole career. He's famous now, had his big break, made a song for Invincible. All of that might be just completely ruined because of this, especially if he knows that it's true. I would not be
Exactly. This
surprised
shit is
if
fucking
within
with
the
him.
next 24 to 48 hours we get a headline, but it would not surprise me. Just to end off this video, this is all alleged. Nothing is concrete. I'm not making any concrete accusations, but I'm just laying out the information and the timeline and the evidence that is mounting against him. Don't sue me, please. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, YouTube. We're gonna wait and see what happens next. Let me know if you want me to follow this case and maybe update y'all with a future video. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the
Okay,
next
I'm
video.
completely invested. Who is there a second part? Oh, there was a second part. How long is it? They just got